Greetings. Today, the moon continues in the deep, watery territory of Scorpio as we process what is moving below the surface, the things we feel, the energy that we can't necessarily put into words. So, we're doing some of that inner work to process what has been coming to the surface. And the moon is almost full. It's going to be exactly full early Sunday morning, May 31st. So as we head toward that full moon, once the moon goes into Sagittarius, we're building with this Scorpio energy. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Friday, May 29th. So as we build with this Scorpio moon getting bigger, waxing almost full energy, we really have this feeling of potency, of something coming to the surface, of things that are almost kind of being flushed out as we confront some of those deeper places of truth and what needs to move and what we need to process. We did have that T-square on Thursday with the moon squaring Pluto and opposing Mars. So forming a T-square with Pluto in Aquarius, Mars in Taurus, and that brought some energy to the surface, put some pressure on us to tell the truth, whether that is to ourselves or someone else we maybe need to be honest with. But in that process of sharing that deeper truth, where we maybe need to bring voice to something that is true or moving or below the surface, we bring that vulnerability, and the ability to be honest helps us to build trust. So whether that is building trust with yourself by being honest with yourself, or maybe saying something you need to say, or whether that's building trust with someone else that you are having that deeper communication with, or speaking the truth or saying what you need to say. So we're following that energy now. The pressure of the T-square eases off today, but we're still in that Scorpio moon feeling vibe of allowing the energy to move inside of us. So we're really kind of processing what is happening that we can't necessarily understand. We can't necessarily put it into words. It is very much a felt experience. And we are heading into the Sagittarius full moon. So once the moon goes into Sagittarius, 5:44 a.m. on Saturday Pacific time, and then 1:44 a.m. Sunday Pacific time is the exact full moon. So once the moon shifts into Sagittarius, we begin to get a little more perspective. So in other words, we're going to be able to connect with the meaning of what we are moving through, what energies are moving through us, what we're feeling. We'll begin to be able to connect with the story and tell the story and find the meaning and reach an understanding, or at least begin that process as the moon goes into Sagittarius over the weekend. So still with that Scorpio energy, things are moving that we can't necessarily understand. Trying to put it into words or wrap your mind around it or make sense of it could be challenging. But if you can allow yourself to feel, in the feeling, you are allowing the energy to move, and that mysterious movement of energy that's happening inside of you, the mysterious way that energy moves and flows, water flows and energy flows and finds its way and finds where it needs to go. If we can allow those feelings inside of us to move and to flow, it will go where it needs to go, and the transformation will come naturally. It was like you don't have to so much do anything as trust yourself, trust the process, give yourself the time and space you need. And it's that sacred space that when we create that sacredness, right? Make it sacred for the feelings that we have, for the need for a little bit of extra time or space or safety or slowing down or whatever that may look like. When we allow that container, when we create that container through having appropriate boundaries, then the energy can move inside of us and find where it needs to go. And we don't have to do anything. That's the beauty. I mean, it might feel intense, right? Sometimes feelings can feel intense, but if we trust that process, it will flow and it will move and it will carry us where we need to be. And the process of transformation is how we change. It is how we become something new, right? Just like the caterpillar going into the cocoon, leaving behind its old self, shedding that old skin and stepping into the new identity, the new way of being, the new possibility. And of course, in the case of a butterfly, right, it's like a whole new body. And so anyway, you may not be having a whole new body, but it's that metaphorical and symbolic process of trusting that when you let go, when you create space, when you allow that energy to flow, that it will go where it needs to go, and you'll find yourself emerging in new ways. You will find yourself feeling that new sense of renewal of who you are, of maybe discovering a new direction for yourself and your life. So we are in this Taurus moon cycle that began with the Taurus new moon. So we're focusing on gratitude. We're focusing on needs and nourishment and sustenance and what is going to keep us going, how we maintain ourselves and our daily lives and the new directions we've put in motion. So we're, as this energy moves through us, we are finding new places within ourselves to find that support, to find the ways of having those needs met, to maintain ourselves and have that support and sustenance as we go through this bigger journey of discovery of what we can create, of finding more out about who we are and what we're capable of. And that is the much bigger picture process that is unfolding even as we have this Taurus moon cycle, bringing us a peace, right? Bringing us a part of this journey. So the Sagittarius full moon will help us reflect and see the meaning and the bigger way that what we're learning on this journey, how it affects us, what we believe, and what we see as possible. So that's where we are right now in time, the energy of time. Thank you for being here, and you can get more content from me if you'd like to dive a little deeper at transformationalastrology.com. I do have free and paid member levels there, so check that out. And thank you for being here and for subscribing to this YouTube channel. I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.